Yo, what is going on, you Ricochet and Rabambi? Today we're playing some games with Rowlet, Alolan, Exeggutor, and this is specifically Benjamin Phams list, which I have personally nicknamed Benji Boom. It's all about the Rowlet, Alolan, Exeggutor in this build. There's no Rillaboom VMAX. It's all about Rowlet, Alolan, Exeggutor. You use him to set up the Rillaboom, and then it becomes your main attacker for the whole game. There's a Shaymin Prism with the Flower Storm as well in the deck that can be utilized as an attacker. And then the only other Pokemon besides those is the Eldegoss, which we basically use for the Happy Match. Sometimes float up if we need to reuse that Happy Match or just get it out of play. But that gets us back some support or recovery. No Dedenne, no other support Pokemon with abilities, no other attackers, main attackers besides the Rowlet, Alolan, Exeggutor. I said no Rillaboom VMAX. It's all about the Rowlet, Alolan, Exeggutor, and there's a decent amount of healing in this deck to keep them alive. There's Hyper Potions. You got the Life Forest. It is a Tag Call engine deck with 4 Tag Call. So we got some Mallow Lanas in here. Caitlin and Cynthia's. Some Guzma Halas. 4 Marnie, 3 Cynthia as draw supporters. It's 10 Grass. 3 Capture Energy for the energy. 2 Big Charm to keep them that much healthier. 2 Energy Recycler, which combos really well, of course, with the Hyper Potions. And then some other stadiums in here as well. We got a Wondrous Labyrinth. It's not hard for us to get, you know, that 4th energy to attack with Calming Hurricane, but it might be harder for our opponents playing Dragapult or Combozation or something to get that extra energy to attack with themselves. So, super good stadium in the Wondrous Labyrinth in this deck as well. And they got some Power Plants in here because, you know, Dedenne is pretty good. Stuff like Peak Rom's pretty good. Gives us a chance against Baby Blounds. Fire matchups are terrible for this deck. No weakness guard energy or anything like that. And even if we did have them, it would be bad matchups in general. So, yeah. Baby Blounds, terrible matchup. Fire decks in general, terrible matchup. Don't play against them. Play against everything else, and you'll be all right. 1 Reset Stamp, 4 Netball, no Quick Ball. Capture Energy kind of makes up for that, so it's kind of like Pokemon Search plus an Energy for turn in 1 card, which is a little bit more efficient overall. Yeah, no Quick Ball in this deck at all. And that's the list. So I don't think I have anything else to say about it. The deck's been super fun in the games that I've played with it. And it's pretty decent, actually. Of course, besides the fire matchups, but let's just not play against those today. All right, we are getting into our first game here, and we are going second, which is actually what we want to be going anyways. We choose to go second, or I've been choosing to go second with this deck because we just want to turn 1, use our first attack with the Rowlet, Alolan, Exeggutor, get a Rillaboom out, and then just kind of go from there. We did open the Rowlet, Alolan, Exeggutor. We got some options in the hand as well. We got the Netball to get the Grookey, and then we can just Super Growth out a Rillaboom. We did mulligan apparently 2 or 3 times there, so our opponent's got a huge hand to start this one off with. We're gonna have to hopefully and they are playing a Zacian deck, so the Intrepid Sword will make it that much bigger of a hand. We do need to knock that down a little bit here, I think, on our turn. Attach to Zacian. Let's see how many they hit off the Intrepid Sword. And then we'll decide what we're going to do from there. At least 1. I was expecting at least 1, yeah. Makes sense. All right, top deck, a Recycler. Gonna go ahead and Netball out a Grookey. I do want to get a different Alolan Exeggutor to attach to right now. Let's see. Decent amount. Whoa. Oh, the Grass Energy's all in front. I was like, whoa, how do we prize that many Grass Energy? That's literally impossible. They're in front because we're using Netball. I do want to get a different Rowlet, Alolan, Exeggutor to attach to it. So I'm going to bench this. And then I play Marnie, not attach, because I want to attach to a different one if I can get that. Did not. So I'm going to have to settle to attach to the active here. Power Plant right now. I don't see a reason why not. Let's go ahead and Power Plant early. Bench another Grookey, attach active, and then go ahead and Super Growth out a Rillaboom. We might just get 2 Rillabooms out and then try and GX attack with a 3rd or a second Alolan Exeggutor, or we could attack with like the Calming Hurricane this turn, attach to a new one, Calming Hurricane, 2-shot the first station, and then GX attack the next one. That also seems fine as well. We'll see what we draw off this Marnie once we use Eldegoss. We do want to draw into another energy as well, so I'm not gonna. We also need to draw into another Rowlet, Alolan, Exeggutor. We need some stuff here, is what I'm trying to say. We need a couple things in this situation. We need a couple things. There's the Brave Blade, so we could go just Calming Hurricane, which I think is what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna Calming Hurricane, knock this out, and then GX attack when they try and establish and reset up from there. So I'm just gonna start with the I unfortunately have to Marnie actually here. They don't really have a good hand. So I unfortunately have to Marnie. I don't actually want a Marnie here. We just want a Tag Call, though. No Tag Call. Okay. This is where it gets very awkward for us. All right, here we go. Full voltage. Or voltage beat, excuse me. We're going to have to attack with the Rillaboom. Oh, we're gonna have to attack with a Rillaboom here on the next turn. Has to be our game plan, I think. So yeah, we're just gonna go Calming Hurricane. Yeah, this is a tad awkward here. Calming Hurricane. We got 70 HP. If they got a switch, they knock us out, and then we can knock them out with the Rillaboom, I believe. Yeah, we'll do 110, which will be enough to knock it out. If they do have a metal goggles, a frying pan for their station, we don't knock it out. That's where this gets pretty bad for us, actually, is if they do have one of those tool cards, the Rillaboom's not going to cut it. We kind of need the Rillaboom to cut it in this situation, or we're going to be in big trouble. So that's what we're hoping for. Rillaboom to cut it, or they don't find a switch. Maybe if they don't find a switch, that's also pretty good. If they just like Intrepid Sword for the turn or something, that's not like Retreat Intrepid Sword. Wait, maybe just whiff a switch one time, no switch. It's possible. I mean they play 4, but like you don't have to always hit them. Maybe a couple are prize. There's like 2 prize, 2 in the deck. A hard Retreat Intrepid Sword. It's fine, bro. It's fine. You can do that. We'll both be fine. Give me a chance at least. It's definitely pretty rough once the Eldegoss comes into play, because they only need to knock out one Rowlet Alolan Exeggutor and then the Eldegoss. So we just kind of have to make it as hard as possible for them to get access to my Eldegoss, I think, for the most part. Going to be our gameplay. That's a lot of Acrobikes, so they're digging pretty deep. But maybe not deep enough. Maybe not quite deep enough. Maybe they want a Dead Age Change or something, won't be able to. Here comes that Primate Wisdom. One last whiff. Maybe. Please. Give me a chance here. We don't really have a chance here, I think, if they knock. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. Definitely possible. All right, 2 abilities in place. So I'm hitting for 50 with this guy. Not quite enough to knock us out. I think they're just going to give up this. Yeah, they're just going to give up the Hoopa here. Okay, cool. We are back in it. So we could GX attack here and remove all their energy from play, which seems decent, especially now that I top deck this Marnie. So let's go with these. Remove all their energy from play, but they still have 3 Metal Saucers. So I kind of want to GX attack with the next one almost, after they put a little bit more energy in play, is what I'm feeling here. So, could just Marnie. I don't see a reason to not bench this Grookey, actually. We just bench this guy, play the Marnie, hopefully get another Rowlet Alolan Exeggutor out, and then go knockout heal. Or we could just commit to the GX attack now. Sheesh, man. This is tough. I actually don't know, having no experience with this deck. I think I'm going to dig for a new Rowlet Alolan Exeggutor here. That's what I'm going to go with. Okay, we got it, which is pretty cool. But that's the play I was looking for. So getting it is always feels good, man. Get these 2, I guess. Seems fine. How many energy are in here? Enough. We just need to find a capture next turn. Okay, seems fine. So we're going to take these 2, just because we need the Rowlet. So may as well grab the Mallow Lana. I guess we have another tag call if we want to get like a Guzma Hala or something next turn. Get the grass. Cool. This guy's here. And then we want to go with that full or voltage beat onto the Rowlet Alolan Exeggutor. Attach to the Rowlet Alolan Exeggutor. And then Calming Hurricane knockout. Alright. We'll let them get a little bit more energy in play. It's almost like we want them to have more energy in play so we can take it all away, basically. Is what we're going with here. We still need to hit that capture energy though, because we only have 2 grass in the deck, so we can't like net ball for 1. It's like I think we should just open up with the voltage beat. I mean I could Cynthia and hope we don't draw double grass, but maybe draw that 1. Oh, there's only 2 grass left in deck actually. But I could Cynthia try and draw into a grass plus the recycler, I guess. That's one thing I could do, especially because I could. Yeah, we could maybe do that. We could try and get one of the maybe we'll top deck recycler. It'll be easy breezy. From there if we just top deck one. Also a stamp would be really good at this point because our opponent is going to be drawing 4 prize cards here, or 3. They shouldn't actually knock this thing out for 4, I don't think, because then I can stamp them lower. They don't know if I play stamp or not, but they know their prize cards are coming from Rowlet for 3, and then they can get 3 off Eldegoss. So there's no real reason for them to take the Jirachi Prism out of the prize cards right now. They have a lot of Gust effects left. They're down their Great Catcher. They probably have 3 bosses orders left, which is I mean, it's just 3 bosses. That's pretty good. 3 bosses orders. That's a lot of bosses. I guess they could theoretically knock out Rillaboom for 2, but they have the combo again, so this makes it harder for them, yeah. Marnie here is good for us. It lets us see more cards this turn, theoretically. Or more cards. There is the capture energy, so now we can go capture. And then full or voltage beat to get 2 grass on it. GX attack, take all of their energy, shuffle it back in their deck. They still have 3 saucer to work with, but it gives us something to work with here. Okay, there's the knockout. Like I said, they should probably not do what's it called here, take out the Jirachi Prism. It looks like they're not doing it because they plan to KO the Eldegoss for their last 3, and that's the smart play here from our opponent. But we have a chance here with this GX attack as long as we don't top deck a grass energy. Oh, but there is a recycler which we'll probably use actually. All right, There we go. Put down the capture. Sure, grab that. I just want to burn the netball at this point because there's nothing really to grab. There'll be grass energy back in my deck, but I don't think like this guy should be able to carry us well enough, I think, for the rest of the game. And then go ahead and Cynthia. Even if I found Reset Stamp here, I don't think I would play it. There's a Wondrous Labyrinth. That's something we want to get in play. So we're going to throw down the... do we want to get that in play over the Power Plant? I think so. So on the Power Plant. I'll play one Tag Call here. Then on some cards. Definitely want this next turn. Probably to discard this. Keep it like that. I probably shouldn't have played the Tag Call, to be honest. Pretend I didn't. And then, yeah, Tropical Hour GX. Don't get a knockout, but we do put all of their energy back in their deck. Fully resetting. We got to use this Caitlin and Cynthia. Got to get a Marnie. We need a way to reset their hand ASAP. And like I said, Wondrous Labyrinth, for us, not that big of a deal. We have 6 energy on our current Rowlet, Alolan, Exeggutor, so... I mean, it's also possible they just have Saucer attached, knock out Eldegoss for the game here. Just kind of hope that they don't. No energy in play, but like I said, still have plenty of Saucers left. There's the Dedenne. It looks like the Dedenne change is happening here, maybe. We don't play a ton of Gust effects in this build either. There's only, what was it, one boss. One boss's orders in this deck. There's the boss already. They are just going for it. Yeah, they're just going in. I mean, this seems fine, actually, because it's like either they play the boss or lose the boss. Looks like they might have no Saucers in hand, though. I mean, maybe the last card in their hand is a Saucer. We'll see. Nope. So they have to get double Saucer here. But they have 3 left. It wouldn't be that unlikely to draw into one off the Dedenne change. Celebration into the second. And then they do need a scoop up net as well, I guess. How many nets do they have left? 3 nets left. So looking not great for us. But I wouldn't be surprised if they whiffed it this turn. But there's a Saucer off the Stellar Wish. Do they have another? There's a Primate Wisdom. Maybe you have to Wisdom into it. Alright, they're slowing down here, so I think we've... oh. Maybe not. Okay, they're splitting up their energy. Right, this is good. This means they don't have it. Yeah, when they split the energy like that, that means they don't have it. Or it's unlikely that they have it. Otherwise, it makes no sense for them to split the energy like that. Alright, so we survived another turn. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted to do. Now we need to get Marnie or Reset Stamp and start pressuring them, not let them build up like too big of a hand through the Intrepid Sword. So it'd be nice to get the Caitlin and Cynthia into a Reset Stamp here. This is where we'd want that Reset Stamp. But if not, we'll get the Marnie back off the Caitlin and Cynthia and have that for future turn. But yeah, definitely would have liked that here for sure. Alright. Rillaboom in hand. Let's end out the deck again with Tag Call. I'm going to get Caitlin and Cynthia and a Mallow Lana, so we have all the options still for the following turn. And then Caitlin and Cynthia get rid of the Guzma Hala. I think it's probably the worst one to have. Get that Marnie back. Like I said, we want to disrupt their hand. 1, 2, 3. Just got some big charms. All right, we're gonna definitely big charm. I mean, just here, I think. Thwackey is nice to get into a second Rillaboom. Attach retreat. Or we could actually attack with this and put it back into the deck, I guess. I didn't actually even think about that. But now I'm thinking about that. And I kind of like it. I kind of like it a lot. And I think we're going to do it here. And then we could send up. All right, let's go with the voltage because I want to put the Wondrous Labyrinth in play. So this still works out, actually, to have the energy up here. Now we can float up, get rid of this guy, go into this guy. Mallow and Lana heal it maybe on the next turn. Or we could just send up a Thwackey to lose a Thwackey. And then they would draw 2 prize cards off that, theoretically. Maybe. But then we'd knock out all their energy because their energy split on damagizations. Okay, so I'm going to go Wondrous Labyrinth here. Yeah. And then float up. Am I okay with them hitting my Rowlet alone? We get Mallow and Lana next turn. Plus attack, that'd be 150. We have 300. So we have 80 left on us. No, I'm not okay with them hitting that. So we're gonna set up a Thwackey here. Float up, get this guy out of play, take away their win con, send up the Thwackey, and yeah, see what they got. I guess I could have done that even if they hadn't brought it up. I could have Mallow Lana into that and just put it back into the deck. If they KO Thwackey, they can get 2 prize cards. And then they can KO one of my 1 prizers and win the game. But if they hit this guy, then it's always in the active trying to be my attacker. Plus, the stations they have built up right now are both heavily damaged. So if I just attack them, they knocked out. They once again lose all of their energy in play. We throw down the Marnie, get rid of this ridiculously big hand that they have built up. And in a pretty good spot. I feel like a decent spot, right? A winnable spot. We're in a win. We have a win, a way to win the game for sure. Feeling good at that point. But we'll see. We'll see what they actually have here. What they can actually do. Removed their immediate win condition in the Eldegoss, which is super good. Just hit them with that float up. Chill. Give them a Thwackey. Both their stations are damaged. Looking pretty good to me. Here comes a Wish. They also need like an extra energy on it too, because the Wondrous Labyrinth. They might play a another Chaotic Swell. I guess it's possible they have another stadium. Usually you only see one stadium in the composition decks, if any. You'll just see that one stadium. So I wouldn't be surprised if their only stadium is this one Chaotic Swell. But they could, like I said, they could have more. What does the ambush do? We can actually even start just attacking with ambush, depending on what they leave in their active here. How many net are they down now? Oh, 2 net left, 2 switch left. They got a lot of mobility cards left to work with, actually. So we could attack with it as a Rillaboom if we actually we don't have the energy for that. They go with the Reset Stamp here. It's better for us to see it now than later, actually. The Reset Stamp's not that good here actually at all. Yeah, that works just fine with us. We got the Eldegoss, which can get us a Marnie if we need to, but I don't want to put Eldegoss in play because that is like a win condition for our opponent. We're trying to avoid Eldegoss in play at all costs. And they're just going to go split the energy again on their Zacians here, 2 and 3. All right, top deck Marnie would be sick. Boss's Orders is also pretty sick. We can knock out that Zacian. I think we just do that, to be honest. Voltage Beat. Hit him with the Retreat. Yeah, boss is pretty cool here too. Remove 3 energy from play again. I'm gonna Guzma Hala. Oh no, I can't use boss. I was like, I don't want to Guzma Hala. No, Calming Hurricane. Remove 3 energy from play. All the rest of their energy is locked up on a damagization. Wondrous Labyrinth still in play. There's our Shaymin Prism, which would be great to actually utilize. Another Rillaboom. We do have to find that other Energy Recycler though if we're gonna like retreat and then attack with Shaymin. And then we have 2 more Rillabooms. We could get a ton of energy in play in one turn. Okay, here's a fresh Zacian for our opponent now. It's gonna be a little bit harder to deal with now. This guy. They need 4 energy for it though, and they're down 2 saucers and it's 6 metal. 2 tied up here on this Zacian. So I mean, they're not in that ridiculously good of a spot, even with the situation. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good right now. If we can get the Shaymin into the active, then I'm definitely feeling good. But we got to get the Shaymin into the active, which is definitely the difficult part about getting Shaymin into the active. Involves getting Shaymin into the active here. All right, this one's got 4 on it now. But they're out of metal saucers. There's a boss. Oh, no. Oh, my Rowlet Alolan Exeggutor. I don't think I have a way to move it currently. I don't have a way to move this. I think he's actually stuck. Oh no, hold up. Voltage Beat. What do we have in here? There's 1 grass. What else? Capture Energy. We need to move our active. There's Mallow Lana. We need to get like access to this recycler and then use it. We need to find that recycler, I think, has to be our game plan here. I don't see another out. They got switches, they got a boss left. Okay, so throw it there. And then evolve. Gonna go ahead and play this netball. Can't grab anything, but that's fine. We need to find the recycler. And then I think we have to Eldegoss. And I think we go with the Marnie grab here. I think we go with the Marnie here. Disrupt their hand. So even if we whiff, maybe they don't have the switch after that. And then Marnie into our recycler. No such luck. All right, no recycler. Did get a tag call for the Mallow Lana next turn, but we might just lose here, right now. Voltage Beat. Nothing to grab, right? Oh, I did just shuffle my deck. I don't know if I want to shuffle my deck there, actually. We have Mallow Lana next turn. We don't have it this turn, though. So, pass. Hopefully, they don't have a switch, but I have a feeling that they probably do. We got close. All right, we got really close. Not able to pull it off in the end, I don't think. Here comes the research. 10 cards left in deck, 2 switches left, so probably hit it. No Mallow Lana first there. Maybe I burned through my tag calls a little bit too quickly there at the end. And I should have kept that kind of around and just kind of left the deck as is. But I kept like putting them into my hand and then go to the bottom of the deck. I probably should have just not done that and just kind of chilled a little bit more to have more options if we were to get if we were to draw out the way we did. All right, close one. No switch card there at the end. No recycler as well. If we had drawn to the recycler, we could have put energy back into the deck and just attacked with the active, which would have been enough. Not quite. We got close though. Let's see what we can do in the next one. All right, into another one. I choosing to go second because we do want a GX attack turn 1. So, or not GX attack, super growth turn 1. We got the capture energy to find our small dude, get him out, and then super growth into the Rillaboom turn 1. Figure out what the heck our opponent's playing, and then go from there. There's a Zamazenta. Usually Zamazenta is paired with another Zacian deck. ADP Zacian. There's the ADP. So it is ADP Zacian with the Zam. It's gonna be pretty similar to what we just played against. Zacian deck. We're gonna try and GX attack pretty early on. Remove all their energy from play. Hopefully that sets them back enough for us to kind of close out the game. That's it. That's our game plan. Just kind of chill. Dedenne coming into play early on here for our opponent. Looking for that energy to set up for that turn 2 GX attack. Actually, they had an energy. They had 2 energy. What are they doing here? Just attach to your ADP. What's going on? All right, I am beyond confused about our opponent's sequencing choice here, or choice to just not attach an energy to their ADP at all. They just kind of discarded 2 metal energy there. And a saucer left. They could have just gone attach Marnie, save the saucer for next turn. They end up with a metal anyways on their ADP. Well, hopefully we can take advantage of our opponent's interesting choices. Tag Call. Go ahead and get a Rowlet 1 Exeggutor. Just gonna get 2 actually. I think. Capture. Grab the Grookey. I don't think I'm gonna Marnie here. I think I'm just gonna go with Cynthia. Bench this guy. I could bench 2 actually, and it wouldn't really hurt that bad. I don't think in Cynthia. And let's go ahead and super growth out a Rillaboom. Let's do it. Thwackey, Rillaboom, and we're set up, ready to go. Let's see how it goes. It'd be a big shame if our opponent was to knock this out turn 1, but we could like reset up Marnie again. Hopefully get another one. Go from there. We'll see though. Yeah, they're set up for the turn 2 GX attack still. Even with their interesting choices with their energy early on. There's a Marnie from our opponent. No surprise there. They need to get themselves a switch and a water energy. Might be a little bit tough to hit. There's a Wondrous Labyrinth, which is this card's just kind of insane, bro. When your deck can play this efficiently, this card's just really good. Actually, to be honest, this card's just really good. There's their water energy. Did they get a switch? Is the question. Are we going to be able to pretty easily power up into the GX attack before they even get to Ultimate Ray? I almost want them to Ultimate Ray though, to be honest. First, I want them to Ultimate Ray, and then I kind of want a GX attack, or maybe I just GX attack before the Ultimate Ray. But it looks like they might be able to find a switch here and GX attack and then Ultimate Ray. So I don't even really have a choice. That'd be just the way it goes. Order pad Tails is going to be a no switch. There's an Acro Bike, so they're still going further. There goes another metal to the discard pile. 3 saucer down. There's a saucer usage as well. All right, dude. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. If we get the GX attack. If we can just get the GX attack, I think we're going to be in a really good spot. They put a lot of energy into play already. 2 saucers down. 2 extra metal in the discard pile. Yeah, if we get the GX attack, which I think we will, we're going to be in a ridiculously good spot. All right. Tag Call. Caitlin, Cynthia. And we gotta find something to discard. We could discard the Grookey actually just fine. I think I'm gonna take a Guzma Hala as well. I don't think I'm gonna need the Mallow Lana anytime soon. Alright, I'm gonna use this first. Put them here. Attach here as well. Caitlin and Cynthia. Get rid of this. Grab the Cynthia. Draw 3 cards. Put down the... Yeah, we could throw down... So I'm gonna throw down Shaymin, as well as the Wondrous Labyrinth here. Make them commit another energy over there. Or maybe they just whiff the attack. They could just whiff the attack with this. And then we can go Guzma Hala to get a Capture Energy. Maybe I should have got a Mallow Lana. Well, I can go Guzma Hala to get a Capture Energy. And then 2 Grass. So that'll be enough to pull off the GX attack. I'm kind of scared of them like bossing something up. And kind of stalling us out a little bit. Well, we have to get to the GX attack eventually either way though. I think. Because we could replace this stadium if we wanted to as well. Maybe I was too aggressive with the stadium here because it's not too rough for them to just go attack. Yeah, maybe I was a little bit too aggressive with the stadium, to be honest. I maybe should have held back on this one a little bit. I could have just like not put a stadium in play here at all, actually. Mallow Lana not healing the Zamazenta. It'll be a little bit hard for us to take advantage of that, but choosing to not heal it. Alter Creation. I don't think they realized what they just did there. Yep, That's all right. Voltage beat. We're gonna GX attack and reset all of their. Yeah, I don't think they realized what just happened there. They did not get the full effect of the attack because Wondrous Labyrinth is in play, so they are not. They're not drawing the extra prize card. I was like, I'm not actually sure which effect goes first because you always see them use it for 2 energy. Yeah, they're not drawing the extra prize card here. Just in case they play like Vitality Banish, we should probably put that there. All right, Tropical Hour GX. Put all that energy back in the deck. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, man. Feeling pretty. Only 2 Saucer left. 2 metal in the discard pile, so they're set up to use the 2 Saucer, but that's that much less energy they have to work with throughout the rest of the game as we continuously pressure them. There's one of those saucers. Just need to get through this. This first station is gonna be the big step, but we have a lot of grass energy in play, and Shaymin is like set up ready to go. Shaymin might even be able to one-shot them. So we got 9. Yeah, Shaymin is actually we just need to find ourselves a Mallow and Lana basically at this point. They already found the Zacian's already attacking though. That's actually pretty scary. Already Zacian is ready to go, but we can attack with let's see, so 30 times. We retreated 2 grass and a capture to the bench. And there goes my stadium bump. All right, so we'd have 5, 6, 7, 8. Not quite enough to knock out the Zacian. Maybe 10 short. So we need to find a Mallow and Lana is the only way I can think of to actually get off a clean attack this turn. So we need a Mallow and Lana actually, to be honest. But it looks like they don't have it, so we're chilling. Draw for turn. Thwackey, unfortunately, no what's it called to put that on. I want to get the Life Force in place, so I want to find a Power Plant to bump the Chaotic Swell, actually. I'm going to go ahead and Voltage Beat. What's in the deck? A couple grass. Might just go with 1. Nah, let's go with both here, actually. Capture's in there as well. Okay. Grab these. Throw them on the Alolan Exeggutor. Attach 1 grass to the Shaymin. Play the Marnie. I want to get this in play, so I want to try and bump this with a Power Plant. Ideally, there are some Recyclers, which will be great here coming up. And then, yeah, Calming Hurricane, knock this out. Would it be great to have another Grookey on the bench to start to build up into? There's a netball to get a Grookey, because we will eventually draw into our Thwackeys and stuff like that as the game progresses. So getting out another Rillaboom out is definitely not a bad thing. So yeah, getting that, we've got to get the initial step of the first thing we got to get is the Grookey into play. Now we have some netballs. Get that Grookey into play and then go from there. Yeah, we're gonna be able to get the one-hit KO the Zacian next turn with the Shaymin Prism. So yeah, the Tropical Hour reset into Shaymin Prism is a pretty good combo here, actually. We're gonna be able to use it pretty effectively here on our next turn, I think. No problem. I guess the one thing, I have no access to Mallow and Lana in my hand. Decent amount of top decks into it. So if they bring up this guy and trap it for a turn, it's a little bit scary. I did take all of my energy out of my deck with the Voltage Beat on the last turn, which I could have just not done. Oh, but they're bringing up this one. I don't know why. I could not explain this. We're just going to go attach, retreat, and then Rillaboom, 2 more energy into play, take the knockout with the Shaymin Prism Star. So there we go. Draw for turn. It's a Marnie. Go like this. Grab that last grass in the deck. I'm also going to go with that Grookey as well. And netball, get the Grookey. Attach. Bench. Retreat into Shaymin Prism. 7, we can get to 8, 9. Energy Recycler for 3. Rillaboom out 2. Throw them on the Shaymin Prism. That's 9, so we're doing 270, which is more than enough to KO the Zacian now. Cynthia here because they have a 0-card hand, so I don't want a Marnie. And then just Flower Storm for the knockout. That's it. 240 damage. I think they're out of Metal Saucer at this point as well. Yep, 4 Saucer down, so they can't even set up the Zacian to attack on this turn. There's the Power Plant to bump this to get the... I don't think it matters. This Shaymin is just going to take a 1-hit KO next turn. We do have a Tag Call. There's the Concede. And that's going to do it for these games with the Benji Boom deck. Hope you guys enjoyed them. Definitely something that seems pretty decent. That's definitely different from what, you know, the same old Dragon Bolt, Baby Blounds, Combozation, Pikarom continuously over and over to play against. The deck's super cool. Check it out. Play some games with it. Hope you enjoyed these games. If you did, give the video a like, enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.